And welcome back, guys, to what will be the 5th installment of my Pokemon Diamonds Nuzlocke challenge. In the last episode, we just evolved Mantis Games. So, let's check out his new stats. He's got a much better attack stat now, quite decent speed as well. Swarm ability, which is always good. Fury Cutter, Growl, Bide, and I hate when moves are in an annoying order, so I might just go through and switch all those now. Ooh, Absorb is really weak. Guess I'll leave Tackle as the #1 priority then. And there we go. Much better. Guess for now, put Nuzlocke back in the front. Because this is a rock gym coming up, so we need him really in his prime. So, here we go. Howdy, trainer. If you don't have a single gym badge, other trainers will look down on you like you're a total noob, right? Okay then. So, I'll show you where the town's Pokemon gym is. I'm sure I could have found it myself, but I guess I am a total noob, so... Speaking of total noobs, who's that at the door? Gary, oh, it's you, Michael. You finally got here. You're slow like always. Damn, Gary. You're so slow. Gym leader's long gone now. He said he had to go, oh yeah, to Orberg Mine. I got my badge ready, so it's no big deal to me, but... You just ended mid-conversation there. Is there really meant to be more there? No? Okay, whatever then. Well, guess we may as well heal up our Pokemon. Just fast forward this a little bit. And I believe up this direction is a new route. Yep, there we go. Now, guess we'll just wait and see what we get up here. We can hopefully catch it this time and not one hit it. Ah, another Cricketot. That doesn't count then again because of the duplicate rule. So we can simply flee from that. Hey, there's an item. And another Geodude, so again, that's useful, and hopefully this time we can manage to catch it. Nowhere near as high as the last one, but let's just assume this one's better anyway. So we go for the Tackle this time, being a much less damaging move. So I'll definitely speed this up a little bit. What's a better critical hit at a really inconvenient time? I guess that's as good a time as any. Now to try catch it. And sweet. That is our 5th Pokemon in our party now. Which calls on for the 4th subscriber's YouTube name. And unfortunately his name is slightly too big, so I'll have to shorten it here. His actual name is freaking Good Game. So I'm sure if I make it freaking GG, you'll all get the idea. There we go. Geodude, another male Pokemon. This one is a sassy nature. I think that has something to do with speed, but it's very hard to memorize all the natures because there is a lot of them. Sassy nature is apparently plus special defense and minus speed. As a Geodude, that's probably not too bad actually because it already has bad speed. Rock Head ability, so it's protection from recoil damage. And his moves are Tackle, Defense Curl, and Mud Sport. So, not a bad Pokemon. easily live with that. And I think I'll just straight out teach it Rock Smash, which isn't actually a rock move, which makes lots of sense. Oh wow, lots of things can learn it. Actually, no, I might not. He might end up being a useful teammate, whereas Sedmold is just always going to be useless, so. Until Sedmold dies, I may as well keep all the rest of my Pokemon as far away from HMs as possible. Let's see what this trainer has to say. That slope's too slippery. You'll need a bike to get up. You don't have a bicycle? There's a cycle shop in Eterna City. Okay, where's that then? Always love it when these games bicycles cost like $1 million and just somehow you manage to get one for free in every single game. Do I need a heal? No, I won't bother. From memory, none of those people have anything worth reading. And it looks like that guy might battle me if I get close enough. So I guess we better do that. Oh, this is actually an area that has Pokemon in it. I guess this would also count as a new route. Well, that's probably only filled with Geodudes anyway, so there's probably nothing I can even get here. Actually, where there's Geodudes, there's Zubats, so everything's looking good then. Nothing or a Zubat. Yep, here we go, Zubat. Do we really even want it? I guess we should better catch it, just keep it in reserve. And it used Supersonic. I guess that could always be useful on gym leaders. Although that Supersonic is just driving Nuzlocke insane here. He's gonna kill himself. Finally broke free of it. After like 4 turns. And I guess we'll catch this Zubat. Zubat was caught. Oh joy. And yes, we have to nickname it. And the next subscriber on the list I have is Hey It's Tyler H. Sadly, I don't think his entire name is going to fit, so I will just call it Tyler. Sorry if that's inconvenient or you don't like that. If you don't, just leave a comment and I'll always change it when we get to the name rater. But for now, I'll simply call it Tyler. And it is a male, so you've lucked out there. Hasty Nature, I think one of our other Pokemon has that. I don't remember what it is, I don't really care since it's a Zubat. Inner Focus, like all Zubats, and Rubbish Moves, like all Zubats. Quality Pokemon, that one. Okay. This would still count as the same mine, so it's still the same route. So, if I was to even encounter something different, which I don't think will be possible, I couldn't catch it anyway. Oh, Razor Leaf. That's always a good move. I believe it is of 55 power, which is correct, and has a high critical hit ratio. So I will replace Razor Leaf with that. And I'll just move it around. I always like having my moves in order of most used. It's just a thing I do. Guess we'll see if any of these people need to battle, but none of them will seem to want to. No, I spoke too soon. That's exactly what this guy wants. And he has a Marchop. I should probably send in Mr. Zoloft, but I really just want to see how much a raised leaf is going to do. And that does quite a decent amount, enough to 2-hit KO in fact. And that was his one Pokemon, so it's too easy. Found a potion, it's always nice. And that would appear to be the gym leader, just mining away, like all gym leaders do. Not really, gym leaders are normally pompous and lazy and don't do anything. Unless of course you're Lance. Yep, just punching boulders away using his fists. Didn't even use a Pokemon for that. Anything up this way? Oh great, more wild Pokemon. Gotta love caves. However, you do have to love Geodudes when you have a Turtwig starter. Ooh, this guy actually wants to battle. Geodudes all round. Perfect. Onyx, even better. That should be lots of experience. Outsped by a rock Pokemon. Really does just put Turtwig to shame there. But I think Onyx does have semi-decent speed, so I'll let it slide. Actually, Nuzlocke might be the one with a speed hindering nature, but I'm too lazy to relook it up, it doesn't really matter. It's just my own curiosity, which I'm sure no one else really cares about. Better just keep raise leafing these, just because you need to be able to take out the gym leader without losing a single Pokemon. And I really have no idea what level hers are going to be. Actually, I'll probably just evolve it. Ah, an Onyx. We could have actually caught one of those, had we not got a Zubat instead. Clearly a fair trade-off. Yeah, may as well camp out down here and get to level 16, I guess. I really hate Zubats with a passion. And it's the one time I snap out of confusion, I miss. Actually, that really doesn't do anything anyway. Let's go into Geodude, see if... No, that was a bad plan. Not sure quite what I was planning on doing there. Let's go for the stupid tackle then. There we go. I think the next duo we come across, I'm just going to run because it's not worth the time of day. Couldn't even escape from that one first time. That's somewhat frustrating, but what can you do? I really want to keep training it, but I feel it's only going to take one critical hit to knock him out. So I'll just make this one the last, then I'll heal up, and then come back down to evolve Nuzlocke. So I'm pretty sure he evolves level 16. However, I could be wrong, because I haven't played this for probably about 2 years. And I didn't pick Turtwig at the time, because I always pick the Fire Starter, because they're clearly a superior choice. However, I felt like doing something different, and Turtwig is quite bulky, which is always nice for a Nuzlocke challenge. So yeah, let's just keep training up. It's almost leveled there. This one should about do it. Cool. And he didn't actually evolve. I am a bit surprised by that. He must evolve at level 18 instead. He seems to be leveling quite easy, we might as well do that. That way we're ready to take on the gym in the next episode. Level 9 Geodude. It's always nice to come across. Probably we think about leveling some of our other Pokemon as well, except that being the rock gym up next, I'm just really worried that nothing else is gonna have any effect on the battle, so Nuzlocke has to just be able to do everything. Seems a bit selfish in some ways, but hey, I'm sure the others will get their chance to shine later on. Unless it's said mold, because that is the most useless Bidoof possible. No offense, Brennan, but you and I both know Bidoof is terrible as it is, and when you add a attack reducing nature to it, it's just shocking. Probably couldn't kill a level 1 Magikarp if it was level 50. It's probably a slight exaggeration, but I have a good feeling it will be close. Curse! Interesting. A move that works differently for ghost types than for all other types. That's a very poor description of the move. I believe what it actually does is it increases your attack 1 stage and your defense stat 1 stage. And currently in his move pool I have Withdraw, which only increases the defense 1 stage rather. So I was thinking, if Curse does what I actually think it does, it's easily the best choice. So yeah, just one more Neville Longbottom, that is. Level for Nuzlocke, and we should be good. And yes, I did just make a Harry Potter joke in there, and it was poor, much like Ron Weasley. Yeah, I just had to follow that up. Okay, well, I'll just use this Zubat to test out a curse. Yeah, became confused. I'll probably hit myself in confusion because I'm testing. Yep, of course I did. Let's try it again. Did that raise speed, attack, and defense, or did it lower speed and raise attack and defense? Regardless, it did raise attack and defense, for sure, which is what I thought it would. So, it is definitely better than Withdraw. And look, almost able to one-hit that stupid Zubat. And of course, I'll now continue to hit myself in confusion. There we go. Run backwards, forwards. It's always the worst part about Nuzlocke challenges, just the training up endlessly. Hopefully that will get a bit easier as we get a somewhat better team later on. Should be able to handle things quite decently. And although it's really just luck of the draw, like this Bidoof. Come on, must be almost there. Nuzlocke's going to be about double the level of anything else, but I guess after this gym we can just focus on all the others then. It's always nice to have one high level to fall back on. Although I hate doing this in normal Let's Plays, because I like to just have a really nice, tight, even team. There we go. If he doesn't level now, then too bad. Evolve, rather. There we go. What? Nuzlocke is evolving. Congratulations, your Nuzlocke evolved into Grottle, or Grotle. And I guess that's where we'll end this episode, so if you like this video, remember to leave a comment and a like, or subscribe if you think it's actually good. And yeah, see yous.